and ready to get riled. Vitality, it's all in, huh? Gonna keep things simple. Gonna keep things clean. An attack into the A-bomb site that for the time being has Boomich's name on top of it. The P2000 and Simple. Headshots aplenty. Full house on the A site. P250. Damn, man. They don't even have a flashbang to work with, so it'll just be a dry run to the top of middle. Simple just gonna clear them. Are you kidding? 4 kills immediate. I mean, yeah, okay, it's just these little pistols.
All right, let's break some records.
But he's still the best to do it.
Let's go. Let's break some records.
Key piece to this. Split. Molotov down and Simple. Perfect position from the get-go. Oh, Shocks in the 1v1, but both of the players fall. Simple's got him, and that's the bomb on top of it inside of the palace. zywoo will answer with a cat kill, and there is still time to recover because the kills do fall the other direction.
There's nothing more unnerving than this situation.
He's just taking on the role. Nobody from his team needs to help him out, he thought. But suddenly it's the man advantage back. Now, it's low HP and a deep nade, but zywoo, oh, he dodges around the default, takes to the top of it, in fact.
With the time to get the incendiary down, they're trying to put pressure on Ticket. They can plant now inside of the smoke if they'd like to. Perfecto,
another.
The flash.
From downtown, that deep nade, perfect. It looked like Vitality were piecing that together, but NaVi, they still had the nades they needed. First one off of the mark, but the deep one in from middle. That is the limitation of the Tech 9, but he's gonna go chasing along. Ooh, he gets all the way into the ladder room, in fact. What's Shock's gonna make of this? As his team stampedes out from ramp into the A site, they'll attempt. Nice spray from Boomich. It's a lot of damage versus Kyojin, but at least the kill here for Vitality. Electronics on the hunt.
Oh
He's trying to find Shocks.
They're sitting
on the,
oh my God, what?
They're on the same box. And Electronic just whips around 180. He could smell him. Aroma of a Frenchman. Perfecto. Not needed. Simple. He's got that off. It's a slaughter yet again. zywoo gonna answer. It's a 1v3 attempt. And he's gonna slow it down ever so slightly. Minute on the clock with a bomb on his back. But no utility, so you know he's swinging for the heads.
He's got freedom.
Who's gonna put it on the silver platter? Who's gonna be his meal?
Speak is about to come up on an interval, and zywoo will punish.
That's 2.
Oh, he even feels where Simple is coming from.
Knows
now
better.
It is a race.
Number 1 and number 2. But a health advantage for the Woo. Simple right there. zywoo's able to cross. Oh, he tried to take the fight. And if you want to fight, Simple's gonna give it.
And Simple.
It's about a timing here in mid. Shock's gonna need to trade things. Apex already down by 70. Electronic gonna commit to the AUG. Oh, nice snap down into Masuda. And a third one from Electronic.
Looks like he's playing on an iPad.
Just makes it look so easy. Shock's final man standing. AK rounds the bottom of connector. It's a desperate 1v5, but let's see what he can take. Let's see what he will give us. Only one. Bit executes him for Navi's 5th consecutive round win. A CT side on fire. Boomich, he can consider himself lucky to be alive.
Man, that info spot is huge. You saw them so many players up at Tetris.
Oh no! Electronic inside smoke. At first it looked like he's gonna miss the mark. Perfecto's got a smoke to play around, so the Molotov not that bad of a problem. Apex continues to puff his chest on the B site, and that will draw somewhat of a rotate. Electronic still flirting within mid. Nice jump down from Apex. Finds Simple. zywoo in the meantime, he kills Electronic. And a 3v3 with Boomich so incredibly low from that very first engagement. Fake plant and Bit doesn't bite. He bides time. And the retake is on. Bit's gonna go for the peek and Shocks will shut him down. Looking like Vitality could finally win their first round. NaVi have to contemplate, what do they want to do? What do they have to decide? It looks like the save.
Yes, they'll walk away from
called.
it. Mercenaries by his side.
Teammates to stand by. Electronic's gonna just buy time again, just waiting and waiting and hoping Vitality go beyond him, but it's a lot of pressure and there's already a player out. Apex beyond the firebox.
Oh my God.
Look at this. Electronic now sees exactly where he's at. Oh, he buys even more. Oh, it's so good, but it's only one. All of that patience, and it only amounts to one. Simple over the top of the stairs. A 3v3 with health advantage here for Vitality, and look at this, the T. Oh! It's a no-scope to the chest of Shocks. Zywoo's got the answer, and he's got the clutch. Back-to-back for Vitality, and when you think that he started that round by missing his op shot up close, a teammate taking his place and gunning down this first kill so that Vitality could crack open A site.
Absolutely perfect spacing.
Who survives the entire endeavor? It's Zywoo with his clutch.
Give him a chisel, he'll find a crack to push up and take map control and create space for his team without it ever being awkward, and he can be reliable when it comes to fragging as well, and it looks like his team will join him. Kyojin enters the fray.
Got a little T-side from Vitality. Shut down from blamef, it's just the one. Push into the B site, free for the taking.
That's it, Apex says, I'm gonna find out if they're here or not, reads the gamble, stack perfectly, and that's an awesome option for NaVi to try to stack up in a position where they haven't made that palace push, they aren't deep into mid control, they don't have anybody lurking underpass, control safely, you can throw grenades, you can listen for audibles, but you don't always get those footsteps. Sometimes it's better just to commit someone to one side, even if you group up 5v3, again, you could run fully into the stack. Here they sacrifice one and they avoid the stack completely. Anything else?
Time to test it. Continuous jump spots from the ticket booth. Electronic buying his time. Excellent strike, double kill. Simple comes in from jungle, hits his shot, will still fall to Apex, but blamef's ready to fight back. And again, NaVi just swarming Vitality as they attempt to take any real estate anywhere on the map.
You attack from one angle to respond.
But I do feel like Electronic kind of feels like he's off the leash. Shock's gonna put him right back on it. Flash around though, misses the mark. Simple misses the shot, but it's not gonna happen twice. Don't get ahead of yourselves. However, then Zywoo still stands. Simple's pinned in the corner and Zywoo's popping off alongside Shocks. He does get caught, in fact, on the fallback. Bit in from Cat, denies two. That second headshot's disgusting. And he wants a little bit more.
Oh, he's hunting.
Feeling queasy? No. Vitality able to stabilize with two standing. Yeah, thank you. One more time.
He's not scared.
Yeah, it's no jumping lucky headshot, but
He gets tagged a little bit inside of that molly.
Shock's right there, right on the cusp of this. Nicely done by Bit. Figures it out. Insta return though. 2 kills each way. And Kyojin, he took so much utility damage early on, but I love this from Apex. He circumvents the A threat. Electronic looking to scramble here and pick up some pieces. It's the weakest of the 3. And now it's turned upside down. Perfecto gonna have to come in with the clutch. This is one of the things that we have touted him for.
Well, can use that for himself. And now the bomb will get planted. Give a good read on the situation.
He momentarily checked his back. Vision now gained, but looks the wrong direction. So I think he had an inkling as to what was going on.
That'll release the A-ramp players to begin scaling. Mollies come out as they take care of it. Business and Bit off a cat once again, taking these liberties at all the right times.
And Simple, he's gonna be so comfortable. Even uses that half second to keep his aim sharp. Zywoo for the clutch. Walks out, misses the player's stairs, and that should have been his downfall. A repeat. Oh, you felt it. I know you all felt it. And you're gonna have to wait to feel a little more. We'll be back in just a moment.
Within 3 of tying, and Vitality showed us some really strong rounds in that first half.
Not to mention Simple and Electronic showing us some strong performances, ending it with 19 kills apiece. Kind of par for the course in terms of our expectations, but now it's 2 Frenchmen splattered. Zywoo Shocks down already. Masuda, can he recover? There's the headshot. Now he loses a lot of HP in the process, but at least he's still standing.
This allows his team to search.
Apex, he's not cautious. He'll get split upon. Kyojin kills Electronic. Apex in connector.
Oh, he
hits
knows.
Bit. Simple's down. And Vitality, this could be the pistol round they certainly need.
Okay, Kyojin. Talk to him.
Break the CTs early.
sometimes. The more you make people rotate, the less they're going to be in mid and apex. He finds an opening, man.
Beautiful timing, beautiful position, and a great first execution. Simple can trade it. Don't you forget for a moment that Masuda was tagged low at the start of this B contact, so now he's desperate. He just needs to stick into the corner. Which way do they attack? Both. Kyojin, now found out by the T side, needs his teammate and Shox to get into the mix, but I do like this movement. He exits through market, and this could catch them off guard. One headshot and following damage v Simple. He's got a quarter health. Shox grabs the AK and works his way closer. It's Perfecto to try and give cover as Simple gets his gun back up. The CT has been spotted. Simple dead. Shox looking for his clutch. It's a nice and even one at that. Perfecto walks back slightly. Shox, this is his chance to cross. Perfecto's not going to go for the challenge. Neither player with utility, but the bomb is planted for Perfecto. Kit on the back of Shoxy. Look how much real estate's being given. Look at the ice in his veins. Jump spot, so safe. Perfecto back at it. Oh, risky business. And so is this.
Oh my God.
So damn close. He comes right off. Perfecto holds it and secures it. NaVi to double digits.
Oh my God, I couldn't even hold my nerve there. It was such a tense duel.
Unbelievable. Of course your T-sides go well. Got it. Lets the first one cross. And crucifies Bit. Apex. Just zinging some bullets outwards. He does have support as well. This is a nice three-piece for Vitality, but I love it. Teamwork goes both ways. It's gonna have to be one man alone. And the one that's always in question. Good damage on Electronic after the first kill as well. The Undertaker from the underpass, though, will find the back of Shox. Ooh, but the op also connects from zywoo. Perfecto, he's looking for the plant. That landed. So close on the second. The bomb's in, and zywoo needs to step up on the stage.
Maintain vision around triple.
Missing again and again.
Wide. Okay, Perfecto will lock it down after getting hit through the box. But it's still relatively passive, and they can't even escape from this spot as the hit comes in.
Catwalk shut down. Needs to be the all-in. Good trade from Ooh, hold on. Simple's at bat.
Okay.
Double op shot. 2v2. He drops the bomb. Says, not my problem. I want their heads.
Off the corner of the scope.
Got it.
Simple will find him.
32 frags. And when the smoke fades, so do Vitality.
So hot. So fast. Doesn't leave his post entirely. There's still questions.
Questions soon to have forced answers. Bit walks out. Clean one from Kyojin. That's a kickoff. But still heavy presence. Kyojin with the multi-kill already. Simple's right above him. Apex helps out. Perfecto's got the answer. Apex gonna run right in. No space, no nades, no chance for the 16th off the back of that one. Vitality's A site holds.
Okay.
Kyojin performed.
Come from.
The answer's everywhere on this A site. But zywoo, a rotating turret, turns his attention down towards Bit and loses his head for it. Pressure on Kyojin. This time he can't perform. He can't hold them back. And so NaVi flood forward instead. Masuda is here in time. But he does get damaged. So much, in fact, that you'd think he was a dead man walking. Instead, Shox is stalking through middle. He'll hold Boomich on the other side of smoke. It's a desperate 2v2, but a necessary one at that. And the murder hole, aptly named if Masuda tries to walk through this. Smoke for the retake on Shox, trying to get in. And Boomich, he just looks to hold this line, but soon he turns attention. And this is going to allow for the CTs to move right in. It falls to Shox. He's got it. Vitality with a little bit more life.
Okay.
What a round from Masuda.
Yeah, unbelievable actually to come in from CT like that. And now we're being a bit more flirtatious here, Vitality. They're trying to think, how do we move this round forward? How do we take it into our own hands?
Holy hell.
Oh my goodness.
He didn't see it. Simple tries to turn back around. Boomich, a late reaction. Still at least the trade. But obviously this is information exchange. Vitality, they know it's the B setup. NaVi understand that they've been read.
Did Boomich have that on Sliver? Like
yes,
where
he
up?
must have seen it, and that's why Simple turned around at the last second. But Boomich couldn't stop it with a grenade in hand.
He might have saw it in his peripheral and wasn't sure. But now that that's confirmed, that's huge. And you know, with that, they don't actually just die and leave.
But they still rock this front line. zywoo and Shox, a kill apiece. Oh, but jumping. Electronics gonna pluck Shox from the sky. 40 seconds. It's an all-in towards the B site. Masuda, he needs to be the boulder, and he's gonna look to lock it in. Electronic, 3 kills in the 1v3, 30 seconds. It's the kill from zywoo,
All right.
who also has plus 20.
This round is a whole lot better here from Vitality. This
little
is a sign
life.
of life. We're working on mid control.
Now Apex has got to be cautious. The threat of a top mid peak is near, but so are the players down beneath him. It's stepping onto the bench that's going to cost Bit, and there comes blamef.
Oh, they still have an attack prepped. Masuda, I don't...
Easy shutdown via Electronic. Perfecto right there. Masuda has an inkling that there is more of a presence, but Perfecto is so sharp.
Perfecto, he's got both.
That's killer. And Simple, well, he's got the bomb and 30 seconds left, not to mention this M4 picked up zywoo right there. Oh! It's a quick scope up close. Perfecto, he's the one that made this feel possible. Can he still claw this into the win for NaVi? blamef saw the barrel. zywoo, oh, he's got another. And Perfecto, 15 seconds to work. You've got nothing to lose. Go, fly. In through murder hold, he'll die. Kyojin locks it in. Vitality 3 away from OT.
Well, that was way too close. And Perfecto with those frags.
Oh, what is this? Aggression. Electronic welcomes it, but as he falls away, he will die to Kyojin. Look at the life that's starting to spew out of Vitality. Apex top mid flank. 2-man palace push this time. A lively CT side, an animated defense, and a catwalk boost to give Simple a set of eyes into B. Where's his angle? When's his chance? And is he even needed? Bit takes to the front, but Masuda, a double. Simple trades it back. Vitality have a man advantage, but they're also now just running over. And Simple's gonna prioritize plant. He's working with 35 HP and a single teammate in Perfecto, who falls back, and we've already seen him clutch around from this position, but there wasn't somebody behind him. A double up from Market on Vitality. He waits, he looks away, and still it's perfect. Now we're even. And NaVi 1 step closer. A couple of kills to make the difference on Mirage. A missed off shot, Perfecto peeks around it. It's zywoo on top of the bomb, and sure enough, 1 second, the kill is his! Perfecto with another, and NaVi secure map 1!
Solid timing. Maybe it has been, but you can see on the map, Masuda is not worried about anything else. Oh, and zywoo gets Perfecto as well. The trade comes down.
It's at least 2. What I love is that, of course, Apex instantly takes his position, so if NaVi have this false sense of confidence, and they could fall prey to the Apex. Smoke flash, he's gonna get caught. Electronic already pushing into the interior of the garage. Shox back behind stairs, little bit of cover, and a big chance. Strikes down Electronic. Now it falls to Bit and Simple, but Kyojin, the killer from behind. Vitality looking for that 3-0 start unless Simple shuts them up. But he's been found out. Still gonna try to fight his way forward, and Shox, he draws the line in the sand.
I'm gonna say this just to be annoying.
Let me hear it.
13 rounds away.
Okay.
There are gonna be moments where the lower site can get taken over, but you have the door and the window to protect you. But it's not going to be clear where the rotations will be from either side. And little runaway smoke here for zywoo, but
Shoxy!
Oh, he doesn't find the kill. Shoxy. Ooh.
Falls away.
He's smooth. Yeah, he finds that one, gets out, keeps an inventory.
Turns blamef back.
Yeah, his opponent is left. However,
Easy.
runs right into the arms of Apex. What is this? This is going to be a 5-0 start for Vitality, potentially.
Kyojin gonna hold off, fire spreads. He delays long enough to do some good damage. Perfecto and Simple walking wounded. Apex in the back of the bomb site, but oh, he takes Simple with him. Bit from down beneath, dropped by Masuda, 2-stand, and Vitality off to a flying start. 5-0 on the CT side.
I'm going to say that you no longer have to worry about it in the future, plus join in from a different direction. Oh, but he gets destroyed by just this Mac 10 of Electronic, who, of course, second performer off that last map.
Yes.
8 Vitality alive in the first series.
Kyojin now very worried about the outdoors, but there's a bigger threat. And that's this lobby presence from NaVi. They're going to jump through the smoke, met by Vent, is bit, and the spray's not there for Kyojin. A solo frag. mousesports waits. He's going to hear this, so he is very much on high alert. 3 Ts from NaVi about to burst into this, and he does peek wide well enough. Nicely done to dodge that front runner, deal with the player who is looking towards ramp. He's primed simple. What is that? Headshot from the Tech-9, but no second. mousesports lays it down inside the B site. Vitality's flawless start continues.
Gotta talk about.
Ooh, we kick it off quick.
Vitality on fire, 6 rounds, opening kill, damage on Electronic, spotted on the cross. Apex happy to continue to fight.
Bit's gonna answer. zywoo will not get away with more than just the one. Oh, and on the reload, Electronic peeks his head through the smoke, but over on the other end is mousesports. A one and done. Ramp falls to NaVi yet again, and they set their sights on B. This time, nobody in position.
And they've connected with the rotations.
Fast move.
Yeah.
Shocks. Oh, he can swing this wide, but perfecto.
Woo.
So sharp. And Kyojin knows what he needs to do. Hang on.
It's a big win. NaVi don't shy away from similar tactics. They just decide to do them better.
Yes.
NaVi finding one here on the ramp. This is a honeypot. And NaVi are going to be curious about the fact that there are still 5 CTs alive and they haven't found a single one.
Oh, but that angle from Shocks from Mini. Meanwhile, mousesports downstairs, he cuts off the 2 lurkers. So that 3-man cohort that was working into the ramp room and decided to double back, well, that's what we're working with here. That's what NaVi have to fall back on. There is no emergency plan. There's no evacuation route, and they're met by resistance as they get into position. They've got a few grenades to work with here as they look to fight forward. Kyojin, the patience could be perfect. Meanwhile, Squeaky Door falling to the T side. Simple headshot. Shocks ready to attack from the back. A double. Simple. He's what's left. And as he drops that fire on top of Vent, he's going to go for the prioritization of the plant. Apex right here to stop him, and Vitality with another, a 7-1 lead on this CT side.
They won't sustain in the second half unless they get it together.
mousesports waiting. Point. But there's still multiple routes for the attack. Electronic, so patient. mousesports knew what he wanted. And Shock's gonna claw it back by at least the solo frag. Damage through the Squeaky Door.
Oh.
Apex needs the reload, and they're gonna use that chance to burst down the vents. More players being added to the tally down here, but it's still a rock-solid hold from Vitality. Bomb still planted, a post plant in the 2v4, simple. He attacks onto Shocks, gives up his side, Apex slaughters, and it falls on Bit. A quarter HP in the 1v3. There's the headshot versus zywoo, and Apex shuts him down.
Oh my God, another round 1. And this is one where Electronic finds the gap.
I didn't say it.
They can't answer back because they don't have a crowd.
Apex going to attack the bottom of the silo. Oh man, don't kick them while they're down. And he's got a second. Oh, a third from Apex. He knows what he wants and he takes it.
Outside with 1, throwing their grenades, being very careful about the approach up until this moment. And they finally do something new. And it's too much.
Way too much. NaVi really playing down to the clock. When you're trailing by 8 rounds and you leave it to time, dangerous. So's Kyojin.
15 seconds.
He's ready. He's going to get the confirmation in Mini, but he misses his chance. That could have been everything. Now we're going to get this wraparound from Electronic, and the A site crumbles. They had one chance at holding that A site. It fell to Kyojin, and this has been a talking point. The second round picked up by NaVi, starting to crank the heat.
That's a full-looking crowd.
How much risk do they take? Gonna challenge the vents. 2, nope, just 1. They get stuck, fumbled in the fog. Eventually gonna get there. Shock's unable to punish it entirely, but that's now 3. The majority of NaVi already downstairs. You mentioned that zywoo's in the power position because he has this op, but if he's not in the right position, then it will be meaningless. Of course, there's still these lurks. The confirmation heard. zywoo drawn down towards that B bomb site, and in the meantime, Shocks, he sees it. A shark that hunts and chomps down on Simple. Perfecto in the backside. In the meantime, zywoo did not want to run the risk. He couldn't. Apex will attack.
No way.
And catch Perfecto's head.
This was done.
A 5v3 instead. Single incendiary for Electronic, a flash on Bit. Galil's within the mix, and maybe that's still enough. He throws his utility high, goes for the peek, and takes another one with him. It needs to be Boomich. It needs to be the in-game leader. Kyojin immediately cut down and the door closed, but what about the chances? Boomich with 2 targets on the other end. Oh, the pistol's out. He peeks. He's got it. It's massive impact from the Grand Slammer.
Boomich the bouncer stops him in the doorway. Oh, that's a mess. That is an absolute mess. You could see that they could not agree on what to do. That round, 5v3. They have the lower site. That was already a bad look. They let 3 go down the vent. Didn't call a timing. No rotation from Masuda to get in. That should have been a situation where Masuda's already in the back of the site or in his favorite spot with zywoo inside the ramp waiting. But they didn't respond to it.
Holy hell, a Zeus from zywoo.
Boy, what?
In a grand finals against Simple.
There's only 2 left.
Electronic peeks out from Mini. Oh no!
Next takes him out. Vitality with 1 gun.
They start that with the Zeus. Another desperate buy from NaVi, gonna piece together what they can. This final round from their first half. 3-round T side, maybe 4.
Oh, okay.
Maybe just 1 more.
Listen, a 4-11 and 12-3, those are worlds apart. Here's an opening. Oh, now they're just snowballing.
Who needs guns? Sometimes not NaVi. Perfecto challenging through the fire. Doesn't give a damn. And a redirection. Perfect.
Oh, they see they press tab. They see it's Masuda.
Easy.
Funnily enough, Masuda was closer to upstairs in this situation, but now they'll spot him. Get this bomb planted. Looking like a 4th round from NaVi, and that can make a world of difference, of course.
Massive.
You have to say, their T-sides are quite volatile. This is a fantastic half for Vitality, but a 4th for NaVi.
An execution of a finish, a little bit of revenge. It's Simple at the top of the scoreboard, but it's Vitality with a challenge. Second half in just a moment. How many times have we seen a team with an opening only to be turned back by this defense?
Oh.
This dual-wielding defense. Berettas to the head from Boomich. 5 versus 3 for NaVi. A pistol would do them great in terms of turning this around as fast as humanly possible. Shocks, not the clutch he'd hoped to find himself as this pistol kicked off. And now he has been spotted. Confirmation for NaVi that they just need to sweep him away to get this CT side rolling.
Oh, I just realized, okay, we either get Vitality ending one of the most historic nuke streaks in the game's history, or that's the thing that you have to control. It's got the vents.
So this is what you get. A chance to push into the ramp room instead. And guess who's waiting? Simple alongside Bit.
It's what you knew was going to be there. It's what you knew was going to be there and that you had to face anyways. Have the buy from last round. They haven't had to upgrade a single thing.
Pick up from Simple. His position revealed. Now the one problem is he's stuck here. So he's going to have to fight his way out. zywoo knows it. Just wait. Or eject.
Oh my god. Of talent here.
Whoa, Electronic.
Oh.
That's ambitious.
Wait a second.
Never seemed to think the possibility of the close player Bit. Oh, it's a little bit of cover. Apex.
Them both. Apex.
Like a crowbar. Just wedges himself into this defense, and suddenly we've got NaVi in a bit of an awkward spot, but there are still very real chances for them to cut off this bomb. 30 seconds. Masuda, he needs to be sharp. Somebody's got to come bail him out.
He doesn't have an escort in this position.
Oh, and as he walks in, he connects it.
What?
Maybe he doesn't need the help. Maybe he's got it on his own.
Oh, he got out through Squeaky.
And he'll run Kyojin lays the smoke in front of Perfecto.
He gets shoved out of his own house.
Spamming through the walls, no contact. It needs to be simple. He bursts right up. More damage done. The Undertaker from underneath with 17 HP versus Masuda on 37. There's no utility. This is a gunfight. And who's gonna take it? It's Masuda with Vitality's 12th.
The bomb carrier from inside the lobby with the dangerous.
Pressure point alleviated. This electronic. Boomich tries to answer, but remember there's a player right above, and Apex swoops right down for a double. Simple though inside the vents. First op shot connects, and he's gonna get attacked by Apex. He's everywhere. 3 frags for the French in-game leader, and 1 player standing still for NaVi. It's Bit with the M4, bodies lining up, and rounds being stacked. 13-6 for Vitality.
And it's been taking the opening duels on both sides. Oh my God, that's going to be one spotted. And an instant Molotov just specifically for this position, but it doesn't. Oh, it does go deep enough. It comes out late as well.
Spreads.
There's not going to be a response.
Simple.
Everyone gets crushed upstairs.
Deleted in the open at a 4v2.
This is one that brings us to the map 3 that Vitality could have very easily picked first.
NaVi got to be cautious not to rotate too haphazardly. A single player inside the site to try and hold this. Do they predict his position? Can Simple react fast enough to lend a helping hand to the young gun of NaVi? He's gonna sprint right into the open. It's Bit with the first headshot. A little bit of a snap from Simple. Bit, he's got it. 3 at least. zywoo, all that remains. And with 10 seconds left on the clock, he's gonna prioritize plant. They're looking down, swarming all around him. He gets himself into a little bit of cover too. zywoo, no way! The headshot's his! One final dance from Vitality, and it's a dance of death atop the corpse of NaVi's nuke win streak. It's over!
To who gets 16 on this map of Inferno?
Double flash for Masuda. zywoo, what are you doing? He's jumping around, looking at his feet. You don't think it's gonna be this easy. Perfecto and Simple. Yeah, a swift reminder of what could possibly be to come. Boomich down in the new box. There's the answer. A little bit of life here for Vitality as they smash their head against the wall that was NaVi's B bomb site.
The 2 youngest, the 2 newest. Looking to mid-round in this situation, taking the bomb with them, running up to the site. Kyojin would love to get a plant, but now the CTs are starting to move in, and Simple will end his day early. But this was their intended pick the first time, so we know the preparation is here. Oh.
Nice return, Bit. Goes for the FAMAS.
There's one in Pit, of course. There's no reason to be alarmed. zywoo's got the M4. They probably know where he is, but they haven't found him.
Jumping Perfecto, nicely done. Gonna try that again here versus the unarmored players. Electronic activates from inside Pit. Look at that.
The plant goes down.
Look at that.
They're on the wrong
Apex
side.
brain pulsating. Surely they won't get any more. That's what every textbook of CS would tell you. And so Boomich is gonna read that book alongside Electronic. And they read it loud. NaVi 2-0 retakes in, but Vitality.
But NaVi, they like to stack. And Vitality now attack.
Smoke on Arch and for Library. No rotations in. It's going to be Boomich to try and join them. Oh, Masuda with the tap into the pit.
Will they read?
But he's not alone.
Set up Electronic. They run out of spots for him.
Fire on his feet.
Rotator dead.
Burned as he falls to the AK of Masuda. A flawless sweep into the A site.
It all amounted in the perfect read. And the double pit setup falls.
That's nearly a full buy. So comfortable in this position. And occasionally impactful timing. Great. Apex dinked him down. It's a boiler push to open up from NaVi.
Wow, that's lethal. I mean, even gives him a warning shot to get Boomich out of his favorite spot. Still a significant weapons advantage. Oh, this smoke. Oh, zywoo. He could have spammed it.
40 seconds on the clock. Vitality, that timer starting to add an extra layer of the pressure. Simple's very close to this. They could still turn back around and hit on Arch or lane. Options. And it's mousesports instead to cut one down. A mirrored image to the previous round, except there's even less here for NaVi to work with.
They broke the dam.
20 seconds. Tough spot. 5-7 sings. Kyojin killed. mousesports next, trying to clear this site, but electronic. That 5-7 looks good. He's got shocks on the other side, and this is it. 8 seconds. It's a hold from electronic.
What?
Sending a shiver down Vitality's spine. See if they can serve up a dish of revenge with a lesser buy. Oh, Apex burned out. Boomich, nice shot. Connects to the face of mousesports and falls away. That's what they needed. They go in with utility. He sprays away some shots. And Vitality now worse for wear in the 3v5. More than happy to just lean back. They got the hard work out of the way early.
That timing is actually exquisite.
And he wants more. Oh, that's crisp. Sees that zywoo's right here on the other side. It's a duel between the best.
Oh.
And Simple stands tall. 4-1 from NaVi.
That was crushing.
That forced buy recovery now sending tremors through the economy of Vitality.
Vitality. But right now, with the tempo change, the pressure change, oh, and another tactic that pulls out a win, the flash into mid.
Oh, look at the aggression. Boomich right at it. This is so good.
Oh,
this is so good.
Every single turn.
NaVi playing like they're pissed. That nuke win streak's down, but maybe the Inferno starts because Simple cuts them off the top of mid. Another double. Play with these kills all for nothing. And that's assuming that he can do something, but he won't. A 6-1 for NaVi out the gate.
And it's stylish. It's pretty. For what it's worth.
zywoo, he will have the challenge in his hands. They survive the onslaught of utility. 40 seconds, there's the opening pick, ×2.
He reads the whole setup off that one kill. That's a jackknife frag. They used him as the mercenary. He had one player behind him. From there, it was over. So the tactic is correct. It's right. It's a good read. And Vitality, even though they've only won 2 rounds, have made them both look good.
Yeah.
To get the information. And now Bit set up for the flashes to support this hold.
Oh, he's blind though. Perfecto starting to burn, runs out into the open. 1 kill for him. Player inside the little pits, Kyojin. There's the push from Bit. Right through smoke he goes. Apex fires back, and the off shot from Simple. It rings in the ears of Vitality.
It's information. That's key.
NaVi have found themselves right back to winning ways. And there's only one op currently in this round, now down at the hands of Kyojin.
The double swing comes out, and that is to cover.
Apex looking to create space, deep angle. Electronic ready for it, but he turns his attention ever so slightly. Bit and Electronic starting to cut them down. Kyojin, another one, alleviating the pressure that Vitality have to be feeling. Utility here for the retake in form of an incendiary and smoke. Double flashes. zywoo's gonna go down and play his cover. Into the little pit, he sinks.
We saw a great map from Shocks on Nuke, but 1-8 now, and the first contact.
And he's standing tall. Oh, Boomich takes the head clean off. Perfecto looking to find this fight. It's Boomich to make the difference. zywoo 1v3. He takes down the first 2. 30 health. Perfecto's better off, and the flash goes by. Bomb on top, he knows 4 shots. It's not enough. Perfecto keeps it perfect. 9 for NaVi.
Oh, another 1v3. It felt like it was happening, but Perfecto. It's just a great NaVi.
Feels like the best. zywoo gonna open it up. Boomich taken out, but there's no escape. He can't run, he can't hide. I'm assuming mousesports ready for this peak. He actually has tons of impact normally when he rounds these corners inside of the arch side. Simple though, cutting him down. Take everything away. 2 kills and confirmation on the 3rd. It's Apex with only 1 frag so far this map. He falls alongside his teammate and alongside the hopes of Vitality that currently seem in shambles.
This tactic-heavy opening game. But now with 3 rounds to go, NaVi don't have to prove anything.
Oh, it's sharp. The consistency in this utility damage. I like this boost. zywoo's gonna try to find some sort of an angle. Boomich, oh, he gives it. Woo! He offers it right over, but that's still a ton of damage. 19 health left on Apex, and zywoo
gonna peek mid.
trying to stop another body. Vitality just looking desperately for this third round win, but NaVi give them no room to breathe. Perfecto peaks. zywoo, he can't even trade it. It's a slaughter, a stoppage.
In a game of limited information, where his next duel will come from, and Simple trusting those instincts is what makes him who he is.
From start to finish, he is their key piece. And he needs to be right here, right now. They're gonna test to the top of middle. Bit toying the peak, dies first. That clean and sharp and oh so necessary. A second weapon picked up, finding itself in the hands of Masuda, and Vitality will take this test into the A site. What does the defense have in store? Simple and electronic. They decide to sit back and buy a little bit of time. They allow for Vitality to walk into the trap. zywoo, it is nothing but his frags. And with that, they step on top the A site.
All right.
A third round win at least.
Another clean one as well. But just as you pointed out earlier, 2 kills between Apex and Stock is simply not enough.
A quick burst maybe. Frag on the point. Electronic ready to fight. 2 kills made easy. And that was the key piece.
Who's playing Arch?
Multi-kills from Electronic on the A site. Iconic. And the flank from B is on it. Pressure pushed atop Vitality. A 2v4 turn 4v1. It is Shoxy with 2 kills in the half. He falls. 12-3 for NaVi. 1 half separates them from the trophy here at the Fall Finals. What do Vitality have left?
It is drastic, but Vitality pulled off the impossible by winning Nuke. And now we go into the last half of the entire event.
It's now or never.
Starts off with a 5v4.
Oh, and just as you thought Vitality have a little bit of fight, it's NaVi right back at it. Kyojin in the clutch. Bit, he seems to know. Bomb at least down in middle. Kyojin, this is your chance, but no, Bit puts him down. And NaVi right to that 13th round win. This could be a quick one.
3 away instantaneously. They have made the map unwelcoming at every single turn.
Every peak a challenge. Every push turned to a hold. Masuda at least able to open here. They don't want to run into these MP9s. They don't want to give away any chance.
They take a lead here on the other side of the map. And Kyojin gets a whiff. But he doesn't.
A walk up from Bit. More damage done. Deagle looking good, but then stopped in its tracks. Minute on the clock. And Bit and NaVi will have to decide their commitment. We can feel that Vitality are surrounding this push. They've got the edge and they've got damage. This would give them a little margin of error. A missed smoke inside Banana. A bit of an awkward situation, but they're still just going to try to flood forward. Think there is little fight on this front. zywoo trying his damnedest. Bit down to 20. Perfecto over top. We've got Vitality with 2 kills. And Simple, 20 seconds. They've lost track of where he's at. He slips beyond them and then comes back, but falls at the hands of Shox.
Okay.
It's something.
Their health bar is in the red, but in like CS, it doesn't affect them. How hard can he carry?
Nothing short of world class will do it. Look at the disrespect. Simple right at bat. Electronic right behind him. Dismantling the setup. zywoo's down. And now so Shox. A site crumbles. Smoke goes deep. Another 17th frag from Electronic. The 15th round for NaVi. And an abundance of map and match points. You know, the beauty of Nuke and that upset, the reason that it will be remembered is because Vitality stepped up around zywoo. It was not just the one-man show. Tasked with utility, throwing it over the top, and NaVi, they know what they want. Frothing at the mouth, they'll jump down into this A site. Kyojin, perfect move, especially alongside zywoo, just the deagle. Boomich gonna try to do what he can, but Shox attacks from the back, and Perfecto Well, we know that he is their clutcher. Oh, but zywoo stops it in its tracks. What a perfectly timed reposition from Kyojin.
So nice to see him make moves like that. Even if it isn't great, does that matter?
Five v 4. That's what they need. Early bits of success.
But this turns one Tech 9 into another gun that they didn't have before.
They hand it right back over.
Okay.
Masuda, that one sharp. Fire at the feet of Simple, but an even bigger flame burns inside his eyes. He's denied. Apex shuts it down. Every weapon, every single nade needs to be held on to Vitality.
Boomich has the least attractive scoreline at 18-11.
That's the worst.
That's the least attractive. Now, Soul guns of the round for NaVi.
Oh, that's perfect, but blinded by the light. He fights nonetheless. An answer in from zywoo.
Will it be the last delivery he makes?
Oh, it's perfect!
Oh.
Apex, easy pickup.
Okay. Whoa, now we're talking. That is unbelievable. He's actually all alone.
You know, the tail of the tape, the entire dialogue, it's all about no pressure.
Let's go, Apex.
Oh, but Simple's gonna reapply some.
Uh-oh.
A snap back to reality.
Oh, with Arch open as well. This is just scary because the CTs have to cover this, and that's their rotators. Which will grab a smoke now.
It's about laying it down. Oh, what?
The jumping Tech 9!
He's midair! Electronic kicks this one off, and zywoo denied any vision into the bomb site. This is the round NaVi have no business winning.
It can all come down to this.
Just as Vitality push NaVi to their limits, it goes back around. And this retake so desperately needed. Shock splash in front of Bit. Peeks into it, and there it is. Copenhagen looking like Vitality's coffin. But Bit's right here, he stops it. Sprays away, the defuse comes off. This may be Vitality's coffin, but it's NaVi's castle. The kings of Counter-Strike defend their crowns inside the Royal Arena.
What a way to go out off the rookie.